Okay, I think iPhone 17 is actually a really good deal of the iPhone 17 series this year. And if you are out in the market looking for a new iPhone, you should probably buy an iPhone 17. Now, I say that, but again, the end choice is yours. I hope you guys all know that. But I'm just telling you what's really good about this phone now that I've been able to use it. It truly is a good upgrade for the base model. So the biggest thing we get here is not with the design, because as you can tell, it looks nearly identical as the iPhone 16 from the sides, from the rear. But when you look at it from the front, you get slightly thinner bezels, but a 120 hertz Pro Motion display. That's the important thing to keep in mind with the iPhone 17. You get ceramic shield too. You get 3000 nits of peak brightness. Essentially, whatever display the iPhone 17 Pro has, you're getting here with the iPhone 16, and I cannot be happier. I know for years I would see it on like Reddit. I'd see it in YouTube videos. People will talk about how the base iPhone does not have a 120 hertz display. Now it does, and it's great. And I think a lot of just average consumers are going to notice the difference and the jump from 60 hertz to 120 hertz, especially when they put it side by side. This is finally an upgrade that a lot of people were asking for, and we finally got it along with the other upgrades in display. But size-wise, it's not that much larger than the iPhone 16, ever so slightly because of that slightly larger display. But I think 6.1, 6.3 inch display size phones are the new mini, which for me personally, I think that's a little bit unfortunate. But another reason that you should probably consider buying this is the performance. It's great. You get the updated A19 chipset. It's super fast. It's super efficient. Day-to-day use, whether you're going to be using your iPhone for social media, whether you're going to be using it for gaming, photo, video editing, you name it, it's going to be buttery smooth. And obviously with the A19 chipset, it's a little bit more efficient, so you won't feel too much of like overheating as you would with predecessors, not just iPhone 16, but predecessors in general. iOS 26 on this has also been better optimized once a new device, and so far in my experience with my iPhone 17 as well as my iPhone 17 Pro, no bugs. Finally, that's a plus, because previous years I kept coming across bugs and they were getting very, very annoying. So we finally don't get anything right off the bat, like out of the box here with iPhone 17. Now, just want to kind of throw it out there. You're probably wondering, well, why doesn't he have too many apps installed? I'm using this more as just for photos and videos as of right now. I am going to kind of slowly transition to using this as my main device for everything, but right now I'm using it strictly for just photo and video recording. Obviously, I've tested things like browsing the web and things like that, but as of right now, it's been primarily being used for making content. Hence a great device to make content, which kind of brings me into the cameras. You're getting a great camera setup. Even though it's a dual camera setup, it is still phenomenal. The photos, the videos are absolutely great. I really do like them. And you also get an improved front-facing camera, which I think if you have an iPhone 17, not even 17 Pros, even though those, have more options, but if you have an iPhone 17 and you're just, kind of scratching your head, wanting to make content, which I hear all the time, look at the phone that's right, in your pocket, pull that out. If it's an iPhone 17, I don't know what you're waiting for. With this front-facing camera, one, you get center stage, so without kind of switching your phone and, when you want to take a selfie, it already has this right here, so you can take a selfie while holding the phone straight up. But another thing that I love about this is dual capture. So now, if I'm going to showcase a product, for example, like I have right here, and in fact, I'm going to do 0.5. The new Ray-Ban Metas, the Gen 2, not the display ones. I wish I did, but not those. If you want to do like a commentary, you have that option here with the iPhone 17's camera, because of front-facing camera, because of dual capture. So that is great. And obviously another reason I think one should consider the iPhone 17 is because its battery life is super good. Like, it's good. And iPhone 16 didn't let me down, neither did iPhone 17. Obviously, if you're gonna be on your phone like literally all day, then probably you're gonna push it to its peak and it's gonna struggle. But for the most part, this is a good phone for battery life, especially if, for me nowadays, like everywhere in my home, there's MagSafe chargers. Work, MagSafe charger. Car, I usually like to use USB-C because it's a little bit faster. But essentially, I don't really need to worry about charging or topping up for the day because I know wherever I go, I can do that if I ever need to. And one last thing that I want to share that I think is a reason why you should probably consider this is the pricing. $799, but not for 128 gigs. $799 for 256 gigs. Sweet. So you're getting a same price with upgraded storage. So overall, like, if you want a phone that just works, great performance, great battery life, and camera without kind of going pro, iPhone 17 is a sweet deal. Like, you're getting 90% of the pro experience at a much lower price. And I think the iPhone 17 obviously is a sweet spot. It's not like going pro. It's not a basic. I don't like calling it the base iPhone because it's not really basic. This actually has a lot of, if you ask me, in my opinion, pro-like features without kind of breaking the bank of going $1,000, $1,200, $799. And honestly, I like this design, especially in the black. I think it's really aesthetically pleasing. But in short, I think out of the iPhone 17 series this year, this one kind of went under the radar. It's not being talked about a lot, but it's the most balanced and practical iPhone that we've gotten in a while. Like the base model iPhone that we have gotten in a while. I think iPhone 12 was great. iPhone 13, 14, 15, and even the iPhone 16. Yes, they got upgrades, but doesn't feel like the worthy, or wasn't up to standards of being an upgrade, year over year upgrade. But this, I think it's got like the necessary upgrades to make it a good, compelling upgrade for others. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, definitely be sure to smash that like button, comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel out a lot and will help push my content out to more people. Definitely be sure to check out my latest wallpaper pack right here. Is called Vintage Flourish. Links will be in the description down below. Goes a long way in helping out the channel. And obviously, picking up a new phone is your choice. So do whatever you want. But this is a good phone. I actually might make the switch fully to have this as my main iPhone. I don't know. I am kind of really like tempted to once I'm done reviewing this. We'll see. We'll see. But it's been a good phone, iPhone 17. That's been it for me, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.